The streets. The streets is where you build your rep. Your name, your story. You see, glory comes from those who can rise from the bottom and climb their way to the top of the game. These streets is where your story begins. You will fight to gain the respect of the people, and from there your legend grows. But in this game, OGs will come from far and wide to retain their position. Men who are larger than life will battle you to keep what they feel belongs to them. Factions will rise and claim dominance over their turf. Never feel like your position is safe, because while you're on the come up, there are plenty of others on the come up ready to pass you by to claim the title of greatest of all time. Kings will rise and show their greatness. Underdogs will prove that they can become legendary. Icons will be made. The time for peace has ended. The time for talk is over. It's time for war. This is DefJam World War.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Drake41, aka Mr. 4K, aka Drake41, and welcome to a special beef episode of DefJam World War. So these are a couple of episodes that I'm going to upload for you guys. These are one-offs. These are nothing that goes into the universe that I have coming up. Universe actually is right around the corner. It is going to start up this Tuesday. So it's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think you guys should definitely give it a watch. See, for any fans of Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York, these are going to be special episodes that I'm going to upload. Once again, these are one-offs. These are nothing that goes into the universe mode, any of the champions, any of the storylines. Well, it might end up being a storyline. Just to be 100% real with you, this might be a storyline. It might not. Who knows? But the one thing I do want to convey in here is that I want to be able to really get the beefs that I want to put on here out. This one in particular is going to be Max B going up against Jim Jones. Now, these guys weren't always enemies. Hell, I don't think they're enemies anymore. Max B is about to get out of jail. I think either maybe this year, maybe next year. I think more so next year. They used to make music together. Max B used to actually be quote unquote signed to Jim Jones' record label, Bird Gang, and under Diplomat Records, of course. And then it was a situation where Max B felt like Jim Jones wasn't giving him the ability to be a star that he wanted to be, and he left and made a bunch of songs about him and Jim Jones' wife, Chrissy, which were hilarious. They were truly hilarious. No, I'm sorry. Those songs were hilarious, and they were just beefing back and forth. And the one thing I would have to say is, the one thing that was detrimental to Max B is that he was facing, he was fighting a double homicide case, where he was possibly going to get 75 years. Damn, that was real. So it was like, okay, I'm gonna beef with you, but I gotta fight this case. I also gotta do music, gotta go on tour, which he was going on tour, but honestly, a lot of the times he was staying like in the Northeast, you know, the tri-state area. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts. That's basically where a lot of his shows were. Him and French Montana, they were just doing shows together. I mean, a lot of the times, these guys were in Hartford. A lot. They got some people in trouble. Oh, I got this story, but I don't know if I should say it. I got this story, but I'm going to say it. You know what? We're going to put it out there. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say any names, because I'm not going to have anybody feel some type of way. Alright, so Max B is still an up-and-coming rapper. Once he get out, he probably get more praise, because a lot of people bite his style now, because a lot of people think that Drake came up with rapping and singing first, but Max B was actually doing it. He was actually doing it first. Like that was his thing. Okay, so he used to come to Hartford a lot, and I used to live in Hartford, Connecticut. He used to come there, do shows, and his thing was take a bunch of girls to the hotel room. I'm pretty sure a lot of rappers did. So I love it. So I used to work at this clothing store in the mall. I'm not gonna say which mall because it doesn't matter. And these were in my formative years. So there was this girl that I worked with, right? She held a position there, and I remember we were opening the store up, and one day I came in because we opened the store together, and she was like all bruised up, and I'm like, and like she's just working regular, like everything's cool, no problem. And I'm just like, yo, like, dog, like, why look like you fell down like all the stairs in the world? Like, why are you out here looking like this? This is crazy. Now, mind you, I can't give you too much information because I don't want nobody feeling no type of way. But basically a couple of like weeks ago, I was like, yo, you know, I'm gonna go home, listen to this Max B. Damn, Max beat him that easily. Damn, I can't even tell the story. Wow. I can't even tell the story. I can't even, you know, I'm gonna run it back. Max B won, but I'm gonna run it back just for you guys because I want to tell this story. So a couple of weeks beforehand, before I seen her with all the bruises and stuff, I was like, you know, I usually listen to Max B, and she was like, who that? I'm like, you don't know who Max B is? She's like, nah. But mind you, this girl was like knee deep into the culture, but not really. Like she's not of the culture, but she wanted to be in the culture. Like you can tell like when people aren't black, but they want to be black. That's kind of what she was. I'm not gonna say what she was, but that's what she wanted to. Like she dressed the part, had the big hoop earrings with her name in it, everything. It was just like, come on, you can't be serious. I have to rematch. I'm gonna run it back. I thought the match was gonna be longer than this, but it is what it is. So she would dress the part, and I'm just like, all right, whatever, cool. So okay, let's fast forward back to we opened the store together. So she got all the bruises on her. So I'm like, yo, what happened? She like, I got into a fight with my boyfriend. I'm like, what? How? First off, she was really little. Like, so you ain't get into a fight. Like, you got your boot smoked by him. Like, you gotta relax. And I was just like, so what happened? Like, why y'all argue? She was like, oh, well, I was in this music video, and I guess for whatever reason, I guess she told him. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he teed off on her. And that's the thing right there. I don't know how she explained it, but it's like I seen the music video, and if I was her boyfriend, I'd be mad. I would have to leave her. I wouldn't even fight her. I would just leave her. Like I wouldn't argue. I'd just be like, yo, look what you was in that video doing. Now some people would be like, oh, it's something small, but here's the thing. Like rap videos always have like behind the scenes footage that they were showing. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff is on YouTube, so it's on there forever. And I'm not going to tell you what music video it is because it does not matter. I'm not putting nobody out there. So basically, like she was in the music video. It was her and another coworker of ours in the video, and they were in the video. One was in the back, smart enough. And the other one was in the front. That was the one I worked with. She was all in the video, just doing some nonsense. It's nothing crazy, but it's something crazy. It's like if it was your girl, you'd be like, yo, what you doing, bro? Like, you can't, like, nah, like that ain't, nah, you can't run with it because you're a guy. You can't run with it. You know what I'm saying? If you see your girl, like, it's crazy. Like, if you want to really know, I'll tell y'all guys on Twitter. So, so basically, it was a situation where there was some some additional footage of them getting on their private bus and then going into a hotel room, right? But I'm being told, yo, I ain't even do nothing. Homeboy fell asleep and I left. Number one, right? And I don't care what anybody says. If you know a rapper, right, is going to or doing a show, is gonna be in town, and says, "Yo, come to my hotel room," you got the nerve to tell me you don't know what he asking you to go to the hotel for? Are you serious? You don't know what he going to the hotel? You mean to tell me you don't know what he going to the hotel for? Stop it. You know what he going to, and then saying, "Oh, he fell asleep and I left." How, Sway? How he fall asleep and you just left? So he got there, passed out, and that's it. That's it, right? Right. And you got into an argument and a fight over that, and now you got all those bruises because of that. Come on now. You don't gotta lie. Plus, I knew how she was, and she used to tell me about her little adventures. So it was just like, why are you telling me? Like, how are you telling me that y'all ain't do nothing, but you told me about all this other stuff that you did with these extra regular dudes? You know what I'm saying? So whatever, it is what it is. But that was my little Max B story. Now with these two dudes, Jim Jones and Max B, I left a lot of stuff out, guys. I can't say the whole thing. I'm sorry. I really can't. Like, I don't want to get you know what I'm saying? Like, I doubt they're watching this. I mean, you never know. You never know these things. Honestly, if you was to ask me who won the beef, I'm gonna have to say Jim Jones, because he stayed out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, Max B couldn't really ride on him like that because he got sentenced to 75 years. And then it got dropped down to 20, and then it got dropped down to 12. I think like 12 or something like that. Now, from 75 to 12, that's a win in anybody's book. You know what I'm saying? He got locked up in 2009. So he's been in prison for 11 years now. So next year will be 12 years that he's been locked up. So you can expect Max B to be getting out of jail next year, somewhere in 2021, which is crazy. To imagine that he had such an influence on a lot of rappers. And he was doing this back in 2009 is amazing. Like, he had an influence on Drake. Don't sit there and, no, yes, Max B had an influence on Drake. Let's not even play it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tory Lanez, anybody who raps and sings, back in 2009, what were they doing? What were they doing back in 2000? The people who right now who rap and sing, what were they doing back in 2009? Please let me know. Because I am telling you this. First off, Max B is from Harlem, New York, right? And a lot of rap styles were from like Harlem, New York, just New York in general. Like, a lot of the hip hop stars, a lot of like top tier rappers were from New York. And once again, Max B won. But no, honestly, the way I feel about it is that Max B lost the beef because he got locked up. I think he should stick to what he's most talented at, was rapping and singing. Jim Jones is not, I mean, he's putting out music, but he's not really cooking out here. Max B, that was his thing, was music. Max B is making, you know, that's what he does. That's what he still does to this day. And he can make some great mixtapes. I would love to see what a official Max B album would be like. But yeah, man, I mean, damn, he just kicked fire out of him. Just kicked fire out of him. Oh, man, that's terrible. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be putting out more and more of these episodes in regards to beefing, rappers who beef, and put out these videos on my YouTube channel, guys. So if you want to see more of this, definitely like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to see more of this. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching once again. Catch you guys in the next video. Later.